Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. My name is Allie Brown and I am super excited about today. I'm still kind of recovering from my dental surgery. I haven't filmed anything. I'm still quite sore. In fact, I just got back from eating and thought I could handle sushi. Big old pieces of sushi, and it's soft, but you know, I had some pretty intense dental surgery done again. So, but the really exciting thing that I wanted to share today, I have been letting y'all know that I got my Bible rebound. And so this is like my lovey Bible, the Bible that I read out of every day, or almost every day. Sometimes I don't get to it, but if I don't, I always feel just parched in my soul. Nothing was wrong with this Bible. Some people were asking, what happened to it? What was wrong with it? Nothing was wrong. It was perfectly fine. The cover was well worn because I used it all the time for 7 years. I have used it every day for 7 years, but I just wanted a different leather because let's face it, when you get into high-end premium leather products, you acquire a taste for certain leathers, for a certain feel. So what I first want to say, okay, this is my Eternal Leather Goods planner cover that houses my common planner for 2025. This is a little print that I made for my planner, and this is where this is my life in here. It's just everything's organized, and I journal in this as well. So I started journaling in it. I do some little pages like that. I had a really good journal sesh, I think it was yesterday. So right here. So I do a lot of journaling in this book. It also houses my plans and dreams, and it's got some floof from the year, but this is my cover for it. This leather is Carlo Badalassi, I believe, and it's the Minerva box leather. The color from the actual hide, people who make the hides, is called bone. I believe that Colin on his website calls it natural. I had to make sure that it was the right leather. So this is a notebook that I've been using for the whole year, and they get really delicious. See if I can find mine from the year. This is the one I used last year. So see, it's got so much character in it, and it's kind of getting the fats kind of coming to the top, so I need to like rub it in or whatever, but I kind of got, I think something crazy happened on this. But when those kinds of things happen, you panic. You panic at first, and then it kind of becomes endearing to you later. That's why I tell people who get super freaked out about something on their Bible or something on their planner cover, like, just breathe. You're going to be okay. And eventually you'll smile at it. You really will. It really sucks. It's a horrible feeling when you mark up your leather goods, but I have a pen case here that I got ink. Like, there's ink on this pen case. Do I not use the pen case? No, I use the pen case. It's great. So this is how delicious this leather can become. This is the weeks. I keep the weeks because I could go back to weeks if I wanted to, but this is my B6 Slim for this year. And then this is an A6, because that's another size that I would potentially go back to. This one's got a dome topper. This one has a flat topper, but you can see they still wear because I use them all the time. So this leather patina is so delicious. I wanted my Bible to have this leather, and I got it in that leather. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited. I want to share the binder, the rebinding company that I went with. It's Neal. His name's Neal. His company is called Resurrection Rebinding. I did a lot of research on who I wanted to rebind my Bible because it's very precious to me, one. And secondly, I did not want my beloved Bible that I am in every single day studying out of to be out of my hands for a long time. Sometimes you'll find rebinders, and I'm not naming any names, but David still has a Bible that's in a person's possession. It's been for 2 years, I think. It's been crazy. It's been a long time. Now, Dave does not use this Bible, and it was more like a collector type thing, but I did not want my Bible to be taken from me where I wasn't going to be able to use it for a year, 2 years, 6 months, whatever. So the reason why I love Neal's process is that there is a hecka long wait list because he's so good and he's created a really great name for himself. And so the wait list as of, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was checking for somebody. It was like March of 2026. I got on the wait list at the end of the year, or maybe January of 2025, and my date to send in my Bible. He will not take your Bible. You do not send it in until he is ready to work on it. And he got it. I got to tell you the timeline because it was crazy. Okay, I got on the schedule. It was December. It was my anniversary. It was December 27th of 2024 that I got on the schedule, and my day to ship my Bible, which he does have a week, kind of a 2 weeks, so a week before and a week after kind of time frame for you to ship it, was July 29th. So that was the time that I was able to ship, and I think I shipped it the Friday before I was supposed to, because he has all sorts of great emails that go out to remind you, like, hey, you've got your Rebind coming up, blah, blah, blah. So that was a long time to wait, but if you want a Rebind, you need to save your pennies for it because it is an investment. It is something that it's luxury. You don't have to get it done. Like, my Bible was perfect. Skylar makes great Bibles. It wasn't like for how much I handled that Bible, and I will show some footage here in just a minute of the before, but it was fine. I just wanted a different leather. I wanted a custom Rebind experience. So you will be spending money on it. The Bible itself cost me $175, $180 or something like that because it's a premium Bible. It's like goat skin. It was goat skin leather and the cover, but the Rebind cost $330. So see your jaws dropping on the floor, Cindy. I definitely think that wait time really does give you a target. So I have a budgeting tool that I use called YNAB, and you create targets. So let's say you wanted to get on the list and it's March 2026. You can create a target for March 2026 depending on the size of your Bible, because mine's the smallest. So if you have a bigger Bible than mine, it will be more expensive. But you can create a target and just start putting away money. Pack it away. $20 a month or $30 a month or whatever it is. You can save for it. I save for everything. All my big purchases I have saved for because I don't have a ton of money that comes in every month, and I have to just be patient and save. So December 27th, I got on the wait list. July 29th was my date. I think I actually sent it in the post on the 25th of July, and it is August 13th, and I have my Bible back. So that was not much time at all, although it was hard. It was hard not having my Bible. But it's literally such a quick turnaround time compared to some other rebinders. Consider this part of your research and do your research and figure out what you would feel comfortable for a rebinder to have. You know, I'm just sharing my experience with Neal because he's the only person that I personally have had an experience with. So with that said, I'm going to insert some footage here right now of my Bible before it was rebound. This is past. Are we back to the future? I am showing I'm filming my Bible pre-rebind. So this is my Bible before I got it rebound. I am sending it tomorrow or the next day. I'm a little nervous because this is my favorite Bible in the entire universe. Like, I've had it forever. I use it like every day. You will see here how loved this Bible is. Woo! Okay, there's my computer there. I have to kind of like make some room. But this is my Bible. Yeah, that's good. But see, it's like super worn. Why isn't it focusing? There you go. See how worn this is? Like the rib, is it a rib? Ribs are really worn. Around the edges is very worn. And the reason why I chose the leather that I chose is because I know I'm going to use this Bible just as much. So it's going to, I know how my planners get when they're loved on, and they're not loved on, I don't think, as near as much as this Bible, because this has been a long time. This was 2017. It's been a while. The leather that will be on this Bible will mold around, and I'm getting a semi-full yap, not a full yap, but it'll be like a lot. It'll wrap around the pages a bit more which is really cool. I'm not getting guilting, obviously, because it's just this is just old and you can't do anything with it. But yeah, it's got all my marks from me reading, and I just love the Bible so much. I use it all the time in my art and my songwriting and my program. That's what it looks like before. I don't know what it'll look like after that, because I'm going to be putting this footage in the video when I get it back. So anyway, we'll see. Isn't it beautiful? It was so lovely and worn, and I actually was featured. I took some pictures because people were wanting to see well-loved Bibles, so I took pictures of mine, and Skylar, or I think it was every Evangelical Bibles company, reposted or blogged or something about my Bible because it was so well loved, and I use my Bible, so they loved having that case study, as it were, of my Bible. That I'm not super precious with it. I'm respectful with it. But I do use my Bible. So it was fine. But I cannot wait. Look at his box, first off. It's branded with his company. And this dove, it's on the spine of the Bible. So that's really cool. And what I can do is I can share the specifications, like what I chose, in the description in case you want to do something similar, or if there's some part of the Bible that you like and you want to know what I chose, then, it'll be in the description. So, oh my gosh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. And I have something kind of fun that I kept, not really secret, but okay. There's this really fancy box. David says I'm going to cry. I probably will cry. Look. Will that even show up? Thank you. Wesley might be wanting to come in. I have my little baby bird, so I don't want him to. My heart. This was a big decision, y'all, because I just need to take a moment to breathe. It was an investment, and picking out things forever. This is my forever. I'm not going to rebound again. Picking out things forever is a lot for me, especially I have commitment issues. So I did request to have my original cover. Oh, I'm gonna cry. There's Wesley ruining the moment. I requested. Hello, don't push the buttons. Don't you know that I'm upset? It's happy. It's a happy thing. I don't apologize for my tears anymore. I used to. Not anymore. You wanna come closer? I requested to have my original cover sent back, because I thought it'd be super cool to get like a pencil pouch made out of it, because I spent so long. Why am I crying so much? I don't even know. I think it's because I've just spent so many years looking at this. I gotta stop. Okay, let's do this. It's gonna be beautiful. I'm so excited. First off, here is a note from Neal. Neal McCauley is his name. Thank you for allowing us to rebind your Bible. My wife and I hope you enjoy it. So they're a husband and wife team. That's super fun. Oh my. I did not think that was gonna happen. Dave told me it would. But it did. Okay. Wow. Okay, so it's like wrapped in this fun, like poofy stuff. Oh, so cool. The guts are what really matters though, right? Should I like get some of this ink away from here? I don't know. Just like, me, I just kind of go for whatever we got. I get excited and I start things. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells just like an Eternal Leather Goods. Okay, I'm going to try to save this. I'm like all emotional. Wow. Oh my gosh. And so they do this awesome little paper thing because it helps to form the yap around the pages. So I did opt to have more of a yap because it protects the pages. Look at this, y'all. Oh my gosh. Look at my Bible. And it's the same, this is the same leather. When you get an Eternal Leather Goods planner cover, it looks this light. It looks this light. And I have pictures on my Instagram that show the difference. So this will patina just like this. And so here's the fun thing. Okay, let me tell you. If you ever watched Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which I don't really like the ending part of it. It's kind of sacrilege, but it's kind of a funny movie. But what I loved is, so it was a radio show and they turned it into like a novel. And on the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, in huge letters, it's like, don't panic. Because this to me is the guide to the galaxy. And it's such a good reminder. I got, don't panic. On the front instead of like a name or something. Like, you will know that that is my Bible. It says don't panic. And I actually took this from a friend from years ago. She had that on her Bible, and I just thought it was so cool that I had the opportunity, so I did it. Here's the spine, raised ribs. Oh, I love the blind stamping. So I chose to have blind stamping, which means there's no foil. It's just stamped with whatever the impression of the stamp was. So this is blind, all that's blind. I just think it's so classy. And here's the yap around, like it's pretty much touching. And then look, petrol blue for the inside. Is that not cool? I just thought it looked so cool. I should have, like, seriously. Sorry, Neal. Like, this is how I roll with everything. I just start filming and I don't really prepare. I should have probably. I was playing around with some like granulation liquid and stuff. Look at that. And I got the gilt. I got the gold around the edges. So you can see that. I could not get more gilt on this. Like, my pages are way too worn to do that. And so this is the end pages with the petrol. And I think it's lambskin is what he uses. I still have my notes from Dave. And on the inside, there's a blind stamping, really faint. It says, I don't know if you can see it. Here, Resurrection Rebinding, yeah, Resurrection Rebinding. And this is my Bible. And I got these ribbons. So I think it was like old gold and then cypress and then petrol. That petrol is fabulous. So it's like this. Those are the ones I got. And he keeps them long because he figures you can cut them to whatever length you prefer. So he gives you more than less, which I think is nice. And so this has got lots of notes in it. I've been reading the Bible chronologically. This is my Bible. I love my Bible, and that is the coolest. That is the coolest cover. Oh my gosh. And they hand stitch the perimeter. So this is all hand stitched, and I believe his wife does the hand stitching now. But there's the corners. I know that's important to people, is corners. Yeah, there's the corner. And there's a corner. Hand stitched, y'all. This cover is like a Snuggie. It's just, it just feels so, ooh, I love it so much. I love it. I love it so much. And it still feels pretty floppy. It doesn't feel like my brand new Bible, but oh my gosh. That is just, I'm very pleased. I'm very thankful. I saved 6 months. I saved for this, and I'm really grateful. So 7 years. Got so emotional about this. And the cross is a little bit bigger. You can see. So this is my original Jerusalem cross, and this one's a little bit bigger, but I think I went with the smaller one. Yeah, I believe I went with the small. I went with the small Jerusalem cross. So it's just a little bit bigger than this one, but that's okay. And you know, when it patinas, when it gets darker, some people might be like, well, that's kind of close to what you had already. This has got a lot of reds. There's a lot of red undertone, and I'm not a huge fan of red, whereas this one's a bit more neutral when it's used. So yeah, this is absolutely wonderful. I love my Rebind. I love this little personality right here, and it's just going to get more and more personality. And what I do every morning with this thing, as I rub my oils from the night before, like when I'm sleeping, I'll rub my face on this Bible and get it all amazing and patinaed, because that's what I do. People wonder, they ask me, and I'm like, don't laugh. And there's going to be, you know, it's a handmade thing. It's hand rebinding. So there will be things that are not entirely perfect. So for instance, like I already see the don't panic is a little bit crooked or whatever, but it is what it is. If those kinds of things bother you, like if you see this and your thought in your head that comes up is, you shouldn't have paid that much for that, then you should probably not get a Rebind, because people are using their hands. It's a risk. You risk everything. Everything's a risk. If you don't take risks, then you're gonna have a really boring life, I think. But I just choose to like let things go like as fast as I can, because I'm just really grateful that I can have a leather that will match my planner, because these two things are like helpful. This is so helpful for me every day. I cannot live without being in here, and I cannot live without being in here. Like both of these things combined are just the bomb. So again, if you are a person that want to get, you know, something rebound, I would say just don't put anything on the front. You know, just don't put any stamping at all, like as far as words on the front. I love I love this outer edge right here. That makes me super happy. It's just beautiful. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much, Neal, for the lovely job, and I will put his link below for anybody who wants to get a Bible rebound by Neal and his wife. And I hope you enjoyed this. I know it's a little bit different than my normal content, but you know I love Jesus, you know I love his word, you know I was getting my Bible rebound, and we do talk about leather quite a bit on this channel. So I wanted to show you my Bible that got rebound with the same leather as my Eternal Leather Goods. I hope you enjoyed it, and that it maybe gave somebody who has a precious Bible that's like falling apart, because he can redo spines sometimes too. It depends how bad it is, but he can like repair Bibles as well. Just someone to consider in your journey if you want to get something rebound. Thank you so much for spending your time with me today and for experiencing this unboxing of my Bible. I'm so excited to have my beloved Bible back, and I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.